Hi, I'm Heather Ryder. I'd like to welcome the Quantia MD community to this short talk on exercise. Healthier clinicians make healthier patients, so thanks for participating. A lot of you out there have been asking me what are some really good stretches that you can do throughout the day. Most people are in a position where their body is scrunched kind of forward, like you would be if you were driving, when you're on a computer, when you're reading, when you're on a bicycle. Your body is scrunched forward, your shoulders are hunched. Usually people get very tight in the back, the hips, in the chest, and the neck. What you want to do is stretch out throughout the day all those muscles that are tightening up. The lower back gets a lot of stress, so you really want to make sure you stretch it. And really good ways to do that would be you put your hands at the back of your hips, at the lower part of your back, to support you as you lean back. And then you arch your back and try to open up your chest, relax into it, and then come back into a standing position. It's a really good stretch on your lower back. Do those about 5 to 10 times a day. And the hips need to be stretched all day. Whether you're exercising all day or sitting still all day, your hips are going to get tight. So it's a pretty good idea to stretch them no matter what. If you're sitting, take the right foot, place it on top of your left leg, right above the knee, creating a triangle, and sit up as straight as you can. Drop your right knee as far down as you can, even if it means you give it a slight little push with your right hand or your right arm. And you should feel a stretch all through your right hip when you do this. And the right knee, you want to just kind of drop down as much as you can. You should feel that stretch all through that right hip. If you can balance, you can do a little bit deeper stretch. If you stand on the left leg and you bring your right foot up and place it right above the left knee, you bend your left leg a little bit and you just sink as far down as you can so that you're almost sitting into that right hip. You have to balance on that left leg, and you should feel a stretch all through that right hip. A lot of us get really tight in the chest. Good stretch to that. Let's say you're doing both hands at the same time to stretch out the whole chest. I'm going to just put both of my hands on each side of the door, of an open door, and I'm just going to let my body fall forward just a little bit while my hands are supporting me. My palms are facing in towards where my chest is going, and I'm just letting my body kind of stretch forward. So you do it one hand at a time. I'm going to stand at the door jamb, put my palm right against the wall, and I'm going to kind of let my body fall forward so that my shoulder and my chest are being stretched forward. That opens up the chest. Some really good stretches. For the neck, you put your hands behind your head, a little bit above the base of the skull. Have your hands clasped. Press down very, very gently as you try to use your neck to press backwards. So you're going against your hands. Your hands are pushing forward and your neck is pushing back. That'll keep your neck strong, loose, and then you can go the other way. You take your hands and you put them underneath your chin. You push your chin down at your hands, and you gently push your hands up, so you're going against your own resistance. Hold those stretches for 5 to 10 seconds and do about 5 to 10 repetitions on each side. Another good one for the neck, you can bring it to the side very slowly and then drop it straight down and then bring it to the other side. Do not go backward. You don't want to do full head rolls. Those are not good for you. Just drop down gently. Just take your ear to your shoulder to the side and then drop down again, chin to chest, and then drop the ear to the shoulder again. These are a really good way to stretch out the neck. Thank you, everybody, for your questions, and I look forward to speaking with you all again soon.